Do you have the power? It says in all caps. With the collapse of the Han Dynasty, a dark cloud of chaos has descended over a once peaceful China. It has been said that a mighty dragon, in the form of a powerful ruler, will rise up to unite this fractured land. As a ruler during these trying times, here's your chance to bring peace to your people. Expand your kingdom by launching ruthless attacks with your cavalry, crossbow, and naval combat units. Level crops and scorch your enemy's land with devastating fire attacks. But remember, economic superiority is essential to fuel your savage war machine. Choose your ambitions carefully. Hidden rivals lie in wait, preparing to counterstrike. Your ambition is great, but will you have the strength to fulfill the destiny of the dragon? 1 to 8 players can conquer China in 6 historically accurate scenarios, wage war on neutral ground or storm enemy castles, launch decisive naval attacks on 3-dimensional battlefields, play one of 33 rulers including 6 new to RTK3. This is Romance of the Three Kingdoms 3, Dragon of Destiny, another one of them strategy games from Koei, released in 1993, part of the Romance of the Three Kings series. And I have this game, and I never got into it much because I also have Genghis Khan 2, and as we've talked about, I think of these types of games, that's the best one. But still, this, by the way, is the only Super Nintendo game to be fully translated into Chinese. So it's got that going for you. Upon starting the new game, we can choose from 1 to 6 scenarios to determine the initial layout of power in China. The scenarios loosely depict allegiances and territories controlled by the warlords as according to the novel, although gameplay does not follow events of the novel after the game begins, because that would be boring if it did. The PC Engine CD-ROM version contains an additional scenario which takes place before all of this, the Yellow Turban Rebellion. If you are familiar with Destiny of an Emperor, that's kind of about where that game starts, right about that time. After choosing your scenario, you determine which warlord you will control. Custom characters may be inserted into territories unoccupied. There are a total of 46 different cities, as well as hundreds of unique characters. Each character has several different stats. You win the game by conquering all the territories, and this is accomplished by being in control of every city. Computer Gaming World stated in 1994 that Romance of the Three Kingdoms 3 offered a wondrous look at an era of Chinese history, praising the game's detail and flexible play options. Mega called it odd, aloof, but eventually addictive. I think that could be said about most of Koei's historical simulation games. Where I've not put a lot of time into this one, and this is one of the few games like this where you can just let the computer play. We did that for this video, and yeah, you're getting as much out of watching the computer play as you would watching me play, because I really have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to this game. I didn't even know there were, semi 3D aquatic naval battles. That's kind of a neat thing, isn't it? Anyway, we know the story. You should by now. Anyway, it's a good story, and Koei is good at this kind of thing. This just isn't the one that I pull off the shelf first.